My poem, called Perfect Pearle Vision. Utilizing the power of countenance optimally with a benevolence of transcendence corresponding on astroplanes and dimensions of high-opting determination-making frequencies on the divine drawing of sacred illumination pouring out from within every answer prepared by senses, reverent with a casualty of urgency in destiny's predestined meticulous design by an admiration upon the veil. Yes, a stillness that's made with an enterprise faculty from out within eternity's essence. The Creator has made for us to behold a multi-plantation through deity in the conception from the living God, orchestrating forever within the heart from spirit, pressing against our humanity, navigating the algorithm's timelines for supernatural impartation of phenomenal exponentials within the spirit's fundament of a fertile fervor of liquid fire with a symphony of endlessness. All in how heart reverence subdues to the presence of God's majesty by an emotionless rhythm, timeless in the chamber of your heart, as it saturates you with clairvoyance piercing through the shadows, with a reassurance assured, and from God's canvas of holy divine intimacy, whispering with unshakable glory resting upon you always. The subtle, gentle moments of God anointing you with the most powerful revolution of the most quietness, louder in the hush you could ever hear. In the wind and fire he is not found, but only in the small, still voice, with what no noise could ever replicate, the sweetest words to the soul you could ever absorb as God summons strategy secretly and made specific from the furnace of his wisdom, sharpening your spirit and flaming within your soul. This moment is sacred, and we should hold it with the endeavors impregnating you with his revelation, so profound it will blow your mind and leave you in awe. Your soul will relinquish the overwhelming bearing of ancient heavens. So be hungry for God and thirst his presence to deliver unto you with contention as your reasons to hold the vastness of the sky with all polarity. Nothing, I say nothing, can pull you apart from God's love. Death doesn't have no power, nor does principalities encompass our action, but instead God activates us knowing this is our season. So waste not this tranquil encounter, filling the atmosphere with promise. Be delivered by God's hand, bringing you to the finish line, only to hold you on the constitute of his law, bearing you up with an amplitude of a wave, efficient from your current provisions, from heart delicacy, entirely with a full purpose. I say refuse not his constant flow of prophetic worth. The hench point of oracles from heavenly construction are made, as the portal of the covenant's ointment is making you full with oil from a faithfulness of a consent said, well done. Prominences shall bless you in the variously just full intentionality, drawing the line and making a scrimmage for your defense from the occupation of your priority preserved in the natural arrival, raining down on you through authenticity and the gift of holy premonition, rooting you in the greatest joy you can ever vindicate, a soul tie of endless substance coherent in kingdom intelligences, piercing the skies as God rains down monumental enterprise, ornaments of splendor that never die. His gentle wrapped up alignment commanded with perfect eruption silencing and bringing your case to be disclosed in your favor. This isn't random, but it is a royal breath of transformation traversing your hardships into declaration. Redeemed in the redemption of promising consistency, never letting up but soaring like eagles, never to be tired nor faint, but always running and consecrated with implementation, reflecting faith with disciplined boundaries. Your old patterns you will not compromise to, but you will rise above with a totality's encryption in a crescendo of faith. The corridors of heaven are open, the windows of heaven are open, the cherubim are singing, holy, holy, holy. So love with all holiness in heart, your whole mind, heart, body, made with soul attributes, just so the halls of heaven and the cloud of witnesses can have victory in this fight forevermore.